Hello everyone, welcome to the day 3 of our end-to-end project, which is employee management system. So till now we have created the database, which was EmployeeDB, and then we have created the 6 tables here. We have created 6 tables here, okay, which were like attendance, department, employee project and salary. And then we populated the data into these tables as well, right? Now in today's section, we are going to perform some basic queries. So let's quickly have a look on our first query. So our first query is to get the attendance status of employees on a specific date, which is this 11th of Jan 2023. Fine. So what columns we need to select here? So firstly, we have to we have to read the query. Okay. So query is saying get the attendance status of employees on a specific date. We have to filter the basic essence of this query. Now after understanding the basic essence, we need to underline the columns that we need to select. So which column here we need to select? We need to select the attendance status column, right? Then employees column. See, this column or some column cannot be given directly into the table. We have to identify what is the related column we can select. So see, for the employee column, for this employee term, what column we can select, we will see away, okay? Now the last one is to select the date column. Correct? These 3 columns we need to select. So now continue with our query. So first of all, we need to write select. Okay. Now let's also have a look on a table in which these things are given. So can you tell these things are given in which table? As you can see, it is written attendance status here. So we have one table here called attendance. So these data must be into this table, which is attendance, right? So let's have a look on this table. So this table have attendance ID, employee ID, date 1 and status 1. Correct? So can you see here that the employee, which is given here, employee. Okay. This employee column is related to this employee ID. Employee ka jitna data hai, that we can extract from this employee ID column. Okay. So what we have to select? Status, date and employee ID. I hope it is clear. So let's write our query. So select employee ID, comma what, comma status 1 and then date 1. Why I am writing date 1 and status 1? Because if I will write only status, then status is a reserved keyword in MySQL. Same for the date also. So date is a reserved keyword here. So that's why I have converted this date to date 1. Okay, in the table itself. Now we need to write from. Okay, these are the syntactical order. Firstly, we have to write select, then from, then where. So if I have made a separate video on this also, if you haven't checked that, please go and check and clear all your concepts. Then these things will look very easy to you guys. Trust me, very easy. And I will give this link in the description box as well. Okay, let me note it. Okay, fine. So from में क्या लिखते हैं? From which table? These columns are given in which table? So this is given in attendance table. Correct? Now what? The third step is to give the condition if there is any. So yes, there is condition, which is we have to get the data for this date only, where the date is this, right? So we have to write the where date1 equals, after running you can see that there is our result, and which is this. So this is all our data for the specific date 11th of Jan 2023. Okay, so this was our first query. Now quickly come to, and here is our second query, which is to find the all employees in a specific department. Department ID is 102. So how to execute any query? First of all, we need to get the basic understanding of the query. Okay, जो उसके simply meaning निकल रही है. So after reading, what meaning is here? It is, we have to simply get the list of employees, okay, who are working under this department, where department ID is 102. Correct? Second thing, if there is more complex queries, then you can underline the column names, which we have to select. So we have to select here employees, okay, and employees is not directly given. Abhi we will see it is given in which form. Then the department column. Department is also not directly given. It is given in the department ID form. Fine. Now, second very important thing, all these data is given in which table? So we can see here department written. So department table is also here. So देख लेते हैं एक बार department table में क्या क्या है. So in the department table, there is everything about department. No information about the employee. No information about the employee, right? So we have to select some another table where employee information is also given. So let's have a look on this employee table. So in the employee table, here you can see that department ID is given, employee ID is given. Employee ID is a thing by which we can identify our employee, correct? So employee ID is given and the department ID is also given here. And another two things are given, which is first name and last name. So let's include first name and last name also. This will give us clear picture about the employees. So these four columns I am going to select. So select employee ID, okay, comma first name and last name, and then what? Department ID. Okay, from in the syntactical order, the second step is to write the form, the source of these columns. The source of this column is table, which is employee. Now third step is to get to write if there is any condition. So yes, there is condition. We want the columns, we want the rows where department ID 102. Okay, so here we will write where department ID equals 102. Correct? Now run this. And here it is our third query, which is saying list all projects and their associated department names. So basically we want to get the list of projects with their department name. Okay, so project, we want project name and department name. So these two columns are given, in which table this thing we have to identify. So let's quickly have a look on our tables. So in department, there is only department ID, department name. No project name is here, right? In employee, only department ID, no project name or department name is given, right? In employee project, there is only employee ID, project ID, no project name or department name is given. Our goal is to get the project name and the department name. Now come to this project. In project, there is project name is given and department ID is given. Okay, but we want department name instead of department ID. We want department name, correct? So how to get this department name? To get the department name, we have to join the two tables here. See, now you remember I have created the combined table. I told you that वो मेरी खुराफात थी खुद की. So let's have a look on my खुराफात. So I have made this Excel sheet. Here I have written all the tables along with their column names. So here you can see in the project table, department ID is given and project name is given. In the department table, department name is given and the department ID is given. The two columns which we required right now are these two columns, correct? Project name and the department names. But we cannot get them directly. Firstly, we have to join both of the tables. We need to join both the tables, correct? How to join? Join करने के लिए there must be one common column. ऐसा column जो दोनों tables में present हो. So we can easily see that department ID is given in this column and in this column also, right? So by joining these two tables on the basis of this department ID column, we can get our goal. Easy. Now let's write the query and learn how to write the query. So we have to write select. What we have to select? Project name. But project name is given in which table? In which table? It is given in the project table, right? Project name is given in project table. So we will write project dot project name, comma what? Department name. And department name is given in which table? It is given in the department table. So department dot. Okay. Now we need to write here from which table. So I am taking here as project table. Okay. Now I am joining this project table with the department table. Okay. So select, then from, then join. अब कैसे join करना है? So we have to write join department table on the basis of, we will write on the basis of project dot department ID. Means project table में department ID है, वो equal हो रही है, किसके equal हो रही है? डिपार्टमेंट टेबल में डिपार्टमेंट आईडी के. ठीक है, इस बेस पे हमें इन दोनों टेबल्स को ज्वाइन करना है. फाइन. नाउ व्हाट? Now simply run this command. And after running, here it is our fourth query. It says get the salary details of employees along with their bonuses. So what is the basic understanding? That it is asking for the detail of the salary of different employees with their bonuses. हमें bonuses भी चाहिए. ठीक है. So what are the columns we need to select? So the columns can be salary column, then employee column. Okay. अभी तक हमने क्या देखा? Employee column is given in form of employee ID, first name and last name, right? All the employee information. Then the bonus column. Correct. Now we need to check that this salary, employee ID, first name, last name, and the bonus. These 5 columns are given in which table? So I'm directly jumping to my combined table, and there we will check. Okay. So here we can see that employee table is given. So in the employee table, employee ID is given. We want this. Employee name we want. for last name we want. Okay, and what else we want? We want the salary column. This is also given here. Okay, what the last one which we want? We wanted the bonus column, but bonus is not given here. So let's move where bonus is given. In project, no mentioning of bonus, and in salary there is a bonus also. Correct? So here we can see, we can skip employee ID as we are taking first name and last name. So first name and last name are enough to get the details of an employee. Okay, so we want this first name, last name, salary. Okay, what else? Bonus. These are the things that we want. So it means we have to join these two tables. Okay, we need to join these two tables. But on which basis? We can join these two tables on which basis? So we can join it on the basis of employee ID. Because this is the common column. जो भी common column होता है उसके basis पे हम दो tables को join करते हैं. Fine. So let's start our query. Here it is. So I'm writing here first of all to select first name, and first name is given in employee table. So employee dot first name, comma, employee dot last name, comma, salary column. Salary column is given in which table? It is given in the salary table. So salary dot salary, okay, comma, salary dot bonus. Bonus column. Okay, we can take this salary and we can write here employee also, because salary is given in employee column. So let me write here employee. ठीक है? Now from which table? ये सब कुछ कहाँ given है? Source क्या है? तो सोर्स है जब हम दो टेबल्स को ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं. किसको किसको ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं? सो आई एम ज्वाइनिंग एम्प्लॉय. ओके, ज्वाइन एम्प्लॉय को ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं विद सैलरी टेबल ऑन विच बेसिस? ऑन वेयर एम्प्लॉय आईडीज आर इक्वल. सो वेयर ऑन एम्प्लॉय टेबल में, इन द एम्प्लॉय टेबल एम्प्लॉय आईडी is equal to salaries table employee ID. Okay, now run this query. And here we have the list of the employees. John Doe have the salary 60,000 and the bonus is 5,000. Then the Emily Johnson have salary of 58,000, bonus is 4,500. So like this. Okay, we get the employee detail and their salary and the bonus. Hope it is clear, and it is super easy. It seems easy right now, but while you are writing the code on your own, then there must be some difficulty. Okay, so जब आप practice कर रहे हैं, so try करिए कि सिर्फ यहाँ से इतना लीजिए, मेन जो क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है. उसके बाद pause the video. Okay, pause the video and think on your own. आप तभी प्रोफिशिएंट हो पाएंगे जब आप खुद से चीजों को सोचना शुरू कर देंगे. एंड इट इज वेरी ऑब्वियस, वेरी नॉर्मल कि आप शायद इनिशियल फेज में नहीं सोच पाएंगे खुद से. ठीक है, इट इज. एंड हियर इट इज आवर फिफ्थ क्वेरी. इट सेज टू गेट द नंबर ऑफ employees in each department. Okay, so we basically want the number of employees in each department. Now see guys, jab bhi whenever you have to extract the data like this to get the number of employees, number of students. ठीक है, आपको count करना है. मीन्स एक रूम में टोटल कितने पीपल मौजूद हैं, एक क्लास में टोटल कितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं, ऐसी चीजें जब आपको चाहिए, then you have to use the function count. और काउंट को हम बोलते हैं एग्रीगेट फंक्शन. ठीक है। सो जब भी एग्रीगेट फंक्शन यूज होता है उसके साथ साथ फ्री में हमें मिलता है ग्रुप बाय फंक्शन। इट मीन्स हमें काउंट के साथ ग्रुप बाय फंक्शन भी यूज करना होता है, करेक्ट। नाउ let's underline the column that we have to extract. So we have to extract the employee details. So employees is given in the form of employee ID. अगर हम employee ID count कर लेंगे, उनको add कर लेंगे तो हमें number of employees मिल जाएंगे, right? And then the department. So for the department we can get the department ID, right? So अब हमें देखना है department ID और employee ID is given in which column, in which table. So let's quickly jump into the combined table, and here we can see that employee ID and department ID both columns are given in this employee table. Okay, so हमें कहीं इधर उधर किसी दूसरी टेबल में जाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है। So यहाँ join का तो कोई रोल है ही नहीं। अब आते हैं अपने कोडिंग पे। So let's write how to write it. क्या सेलेक्ट करना है? Select employee ID. Select employee ID. बट हमें क्या ऐसे ही चाहिए employee ID? No, we want the count. हमें कितनी total employees हैं उनका count चाहिए, ठीक है। So we will use here count, comma, and then जब हम ये count कर रहे हैं तो हमारे पास एक column बन के आएगा नया, right? कि इस डिपार्टमेंट में टोटल इतने एम्प्लॉइज हैं, इस डिपार्टमेंट में टोटल इतने एम्प्लॉइज हैं, राइट। सो इस कॉलम का कुछ नाम भी तो होना चाहिए। हम एक नया कॉलम बना रहे हैं यहाँ, राइट। सो हम इसको बोलते हैं एलियास नेम। सो एलियास नेम इज नंबर ऑफ एम्प्लॉइज, ठीक है, नंबर ऑफ एम्प्लॉइज, कॉमा, व्हाट एल्स वी वांट डिपार्टमेंट आईडी। नाउ फ्रॉम these two things are given in which table? It is simply given in employee table, from employee. Now count है, aggregate function है, so हमें group by यूज करना होगा। grouping किस बेस पे हमें चाहिए? जो हमें ये employees की नंबरिंग करनी है, काउंटिंग करनी है, वो किस बेस पे करनी है? वो हमें करनी है डिपार्टमेंट के बेस पे, ठीक है। so grouping on the base of department, so department ID, correct. Now run this command, and here you can see that the department ID is given and the number of employees in each department are like this. So for department 101, number of employees are 11. For department 102, number of employees are 10, and so on. Okay, so this is it for this video, guys. For the day 5, I guess. No, for the day 4, I will create some more queries and that will be of advanced level. So stay tuned and keep practicing. Okay, see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.